Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. It's your boy Jay, and today is a fantastic day to be a Monster Hunter fan, as we got the special Monster Hunter Wilds presentation, about 10 minutes long, and they revealed some stuff there, man. And I will not be playing the trailer in full here in this video, just because you know where to watch it, right? Go to the Monster Hunter official channel. I'll have the link in the description down below if you want to watch it yourself. But I will be talking about some of the things that were shown in this trailer. Starting off with the new locale. That's right, they showed off a new locale, the Oilwell Basin, which looks to be the hot map, right? Earlier I made a video speculating on, hot maps and cold maps are gonna be the last two, well, not last two, are gonna be two maps that definitely gonna show up because of the food skill that we saw, where it gives you a bonus in hot climates and cold climates. So boom, this looks to be the hot map, and the weather condition seems to be based on the lava, whether it's on or not, kind of reminding me of the sunken hollow, volcanic hollow of Monster Hunter 4. Also similar to Monster Hunter 4, Azuz, the Everforge village, kind of does remind me of that village that we got in Monster Hunter 4 that was connected to the volcanic hollow. These seem to be a people that really base their lives on smithing, and they have this big like fire thing in the center of the town. And later on when we talk about another specific monster that they show in the trailer, something happens to that thing during the story. It's a lot going on here, but I'm really loving the vibes that we're getting here, and I am anticipating there will be cold drinks used in this map, along with the sizzling platter that I mentioned earlier. I didn't mention the name because it slipped me then, but I got it now. Sizzling platter. It's going to be in effect in this map. So yeah, definitely get your cold drinks ready, hunters. I am loving the way this map is looking, and they also revealed a couple monsters that inhabit this map. Let's talk about them. The first monster revealed today was
Rompopolo,
which 100% seems to be the armor that the Hammer Showcase hunter was wearing. And I mean, it's just too much of a perfect match. You see the kind of Plague Doctor vibes right there. You see the purple bubbly like figure. It's a brute wyvern, and like I guess it uses the oil from the oil well map to its benefit, and it seems to be poisonous fumes that maybe come off of the oil. So yeah, really liking Rompopolo. Such an interesting design, very kind of ugly, right? I think we will take pleasure in beating the brakes off of Rompopolo to make the armor and weapons, because if that hammer was anything indicative of what kind of gear this guy is going to produce, I think we're going to be layering this on top of whatever the hell we are actually wearing when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds. On to the next monster they showed, which is
Ajarakan.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw the trailer, I thought this was Vol'jang for a little bit, bro. I was like, yo, but upon closer inspection, you see that, hey, it's a little bit different. They went in a different direction, and they made something wholly brand new in Ajarakan, right? Which kind of reminds me of a fire element Rajang, right? Still, same classification, same beast, right? But it seems like he can light his back on fire or not on fire, just kind of based on what's going on in the hunt. So he's got two different kind of states that we're gonna have to pay attention to and really stay on our toes when hunting Ajarakan. If this guy is gonna turn out to be a pretty powerful threat, I think he's gonna end up being one of my favorite monsters, because I am loving the vibes that I'm getting from Ajarakan. Okay, so next up, as for monsters revealed, it seems to be the apex of this region, and it's doesn't have a name yet. Funnily enough, it's just called the Black Flame. There's no name. I even went to the website and checked. Doesn't have a name yet. It's just called the Black Flame, and it is looking insane. I'm loving it though. It's looking to be like a walking octopus type monster, right? And when it first showed up, when those tentacles come out, I was like, oh snap, that's kind of looking Nicarchos like, but it can't be Nicarchos. They wouldn't show Nicarchos. Now that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it seems to be like a walking octopus type monster, and I was like, oh, this looks crazy. I am loving this. Now this technically, as far as classifications go, right? It could go in the classification with the crabs, a carapacean, but it doesn't have a shell. But not all crustaceans have shells, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Or hear me out. It could be in the same classification as Arkveld, which is the white wraith, right? White wraith, black flame. I mean, you know, I think they'll cook us something up, because also Arkveld does not have a classification on the website, and they have mentioned that due to Arkveld being thought to have been extinct, they don't really have a proper classification for him. So I'm thinking this black flame kind of has the same thing going on, because when you see the elder of the village kind of have a flashback, right, where he's like, oh, it's the black flame, and maybe an event happened way back in the village's past, right? Because this guy is clearly, you know, he's older, his whole beard is gray, you know what I'm saying, he got the hairline action going on, he's an older gentleman, you know what I'm saying. And you know, let's say this flashback is from when he was a kid, that could be 60-70 years ago, and maybe this monster was thought to have been extinct, and boom, here it is showing up again, similar to how Arkveld is. And they did mention, Capcom being they, mentioned how this whole like no classification, previously extinct sort of thing is going to play a role in the story. And it's kind of funny how this is the black flame rather than, you know, a name for the monster, whereas, you know, white wraith, black flame, are they going to meet up? Is something going to happen between these two? Are they going to produce a gray calamity? You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that could be possibly going on here, aside from, you know, the monster being just so different from what we're used to. But if it is going to go in that question mark classification, or the classification that includes extinct monsters, this is kind of Capcom showing off like, hey, we don't have to really stick to monster classes anymore. We can get a bit more creative with our design, because, you know, brute wyverns got to have 2 legs, right, and walk kind of like a T-Rex, or flying wyverns got to have 2 legs, two wings. Elder dragons, for the most part, I know there are exceptions to this, but elder dragons for the most part have four legs, 2 wings, where with this new classification where it's just kind of like previously extinct or thought to have been extinct or something like that, they can just kind of go off the wall and crazy with the designs, because there are not parameters that they have to set. I mean, look at the black flame. It is just so different from everything we've seen, and I am loving it. I can't wait to hunt it myself. Okay, so that is the end of what was revealed during the trailer. We're actually going to be talking about the open beta test now. That's right, everybody gets to play Monster Hunter Wilds. Some of us earlier than others. You know, shout out to, I guess, PlayStation users. I guess Sony came to Capcom and said, hey, we want some exclusivity, blah, blah, blah. A business deal was had. They shook hands, and apparently Capcom probably got some money for letting PlayStation 5 users get to try it first. But on October 28th at 8 p.m. PT, I will be streaming the first section of the demo, right? The demo where you get to create your character, and that character gets to transfer to the full game. And then you'll create probably your Palico and your Sacred as well. All will transfer to the full game. So that's the end of it when it comes to transferables. So you can do the character creation thing. I'm probably going to stream it. That's my plan. I want to stream that. I want to create my character with you guys. So definitely mark your calendars. If you maybe can't play on PlayStation, you can at least come through, have fun with your boy. My streams are a good time. They ain't the best streams, you know what I'm saying? They ain't the most technically sound streams, but they're a good time. They're a holler. So definitely come through as I create my character, which is, you know, pretty much going to be my identity for the next couple years, right? So we're gonna make this character, and it's gonna transfer to the full game. So anytime you see this hunter with this Palico and this Sacred, that's gonna be your boy. That's gonna be J-Can, okay? That's J-Can. So we're gonna do that live together, and then I'm also gonna play through that first little, you know, tutorial story cutscene thing together with you guys as well. And then from there, I'm probably gonna stop streaming, and then I'm gonna start making videos probably using every one of the weapons. As you know, I'm doing my whole Omni Hunter thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost done killing Alatreon with every weapon, so that's probably going to be a daily upload type situation where I can upload a video every day of me using a different weapon to hunt Doshiguma in the demo. So definitely, like, as this open beta test rolls out, just know the channel is going to be getting real busy, so subscribe down below if you don't want to miss any of the goodness. So I'm hoping to have, you know, hunting Doshiguma with every weapon done before the actual open beta test with everybody along with crossplay, and we'll probably be doing some streams after that point. So that's going to be October 31st, 10 p.m. right, all the way until Sunday, November 3rd, 6:59 p.m. and these are in Pacific times, by the way. The times will be on the screen during this whole segment. So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing some streams, probably some collabs with some other creators. Comments down below, because crossplay, this is the thing I've been waiting for so long. I want to hunt with everybody, so that's definitely something we're going to be doing. So that's my plan for the open beta test on this channel. Subscribe down below once again if you don't want to miss any of this goodness. So that's going to be about it for today's video, detailing my plans for the future as far as content and streaming is concerned. We went over all the monsters that were shown, the new locale that was shown. All in all, great day to be a Monster Hunter fan. And of course, now this is the time where I ask you guys to comment down below. How are you feeling about what was shown today? I do plan on replying to every comment at least once. Your boy has been growing a whole lot lately, so that whole comment to every reply thing is starting to get a little more difficult, but hey, I'm gonna do my best and really you know, engage with you guys and create this community and be a part of the Monster Hunter community. So I'm so excited for the near future. Now that we have a beta test, I'm going to be playing the absolute crap out of this demo while we can, right? Because it's open and then it's shut. So hopefully, maybe they don't put like the whole game in there and it doesn't get data mined and we don't have leaks, which I won't be talking about here if that does happen. And I would hope that you guys don't, you know, go in the comments and start throwing leaks around if it does happen. So definitely do be sensitive of your fellow hunters when it comes to that regard. But yeah, what a great day to be a Monster Hunter fan. I'm so excited to hunt with all of you during the open beta test. And yeah, so definitely subscribe down below and, you know, hit that bell notification, because we're gonna have daily uploads to the best of my ability. And we're gonna be having plenty of live streams. So yes, I'm very, very, very excited to hunt with you all. And as always, people, happy hunting. Peace.